Let's head into the newscast with our top focus being India and China, as in a major breakthrough. India and China have begun disengagement at the 3 flashpoints along the line of actual control. The Chinese troops have started withdrawal from the Indian territory. However, sources have told WION that the Indian side is cautiously observing the Chinese moves and that the situation will be verified on the ground over a period of time. The flashpoints that were discussed included Galwan Valley's Patrol Point 14, 15 and 17A, Hot Springs and Pangong So, Finger 4. Sources told WION that Chinese troops have gone back 500 meters in all the 3 flashpoint areas. The Chinese troops have been seen retreating at Patrol Point 14, which saw India-China clashes on June 15th. The face-off saw casualties on both the sides. The two sides agreed to mutually disengage after marathon 11-hour talks on June 22nd. The major general-level talks were held in Moldo on the Chinese side of the LAC. The meeting was followed by diplomatic-level talks, which happened yesterday on Wednesday. And our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sippal, brings us more details from Ground Zero. Let's listen in.
The India-China face-off remains the dominating news here in India and across Asia and the world. The army sources have told WION that disengagement process has started. It was agreed on 22nd of June, that is Monday, between both the forces in the marathon meeting that lasted for 11 hours. The disengagement has been seen in 3 separate locations. Of course, it will be verified because it was agreed during the roadmap that was decided on Monday. But clearly there is a certain level of mistrust dealing with the Chinese, given the fact that last time the consensus emerged on 6th of June, there was the attempted change on the situation when it comes to the Chinese. They tried to change the situation on the ground unilaterally. That is what the Indian government has been saying. And of course, the combative comments coming by the Chinese on the Galwan Valley, saying that they have sovereignty over it. Though both the governments are hoping that the diplomatic talks and the military talks will help cool out the temperatures, the heightened tension between both the countries. In fact, only yesterday, both sides had the diplomatic level talks, and both sides reaffirmed that only by implementation of the consensus that situation can be resolved. But by and large, the situation remains precarious. There has been growing calls here in India to act against the Chinese, especially economic action against the Chinese. But by and large, it is diplomacy and it is through military talks that both sides are hoping the situation can be eased out. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sippal for WION in New Delhi.